you know,
Mm.
can put in
Okay,
the
so there will be two things that I would like to share with you today. Number one is full auto trading, okay, which is since you are part of Platinum, right? We will set up everything for you, done for you on the trading setup. Second one is we call this as semi-auto trading. It's a robot that help you to do trading, like in part of the scalping robot. That is what it is doing now. So both of these together. Okay, I talk about the full auto part first. And by the way, full auto and semi-auto, these two are separated. They are not related to each other. I talk about full auto first. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so the first one that is full auto strategy, we call it as CAT strategy, cross arbitrage trading. And with this cross arbitrage trading, it started with a prop firm account, which called it Funder Next. Okay, and this is the prop firm, short form FN, products name Stellar. And in this prop firm account, right, you have to get a funding, you have to pass the exam.
Yes.
So the exam is 8% for the phase 1, 5% for the phase 2,
Yes.
and in a live account, we can trade whatever the amount it is to be profitable.
Provided your drawdown cannot exceed a certain level.
10% maximum. Okay, and then 5% in a day.
Yes.
And the fees is, if it's going for 100K, your fee is $519. Now, let's say that assume that in live account, you can make a 5%. I just assume. Okay, the 5% is about $5,000. $5,000 is going to be 75% of the profit sharing.
Yes.
And in the end, you will get up total 4,000 into your account.
Yes.
Hence, it will become, this is your risk, this is your reward. Your risk reward is 1 to 8.
Very good.
It is a good thing to bet on, right? The odds is on your side.
Yes.
So the worst thing is you fail your profit for like 8 times, you profit once, everything covered. Settle. And this is the convention why we go for profit, because the odds is on our side. And in terms of drawdowns, if you can absorb, you can take higher profit, we go for a robot called as DGB2. If you play safe, we go for UP, slow and steady. So these two is one set. This is we call it a full auto robot.
What is DGB2?
It's a robot name.
Oh, robot name. Okay.
UP is another robot name.
Okay. Is all these are designed by you, is it? Or
correct.
okay.
So this is one whole set. Okay. Now, for this Funder Next account, if you want to get a higher percentage of chances of success, which is to get a consistency, right? Because by default, if using the standard odd method, right, there is about 65% of you to pass the exam, and until this stage you continue the entire success. But we upgrade the system. Since you're platinum, we upgrade it for you to a catch strategy, and this one will be fully automated as well. But not just on one platform, we are trading with a broker as well. So with a broker, it's called an IC market. In IC market, right, you know that there are a broker. The price is in the live market is the most accurate one. But in a prop firm, phase 1 and phase 2, this is in a demo server. In a way that this is just a demo account. And because a demo versus a live, right, the price definitely will be different.
Yes.
Hence, what we can do is that at one instantaneous, in let's say Euro USD market, if you trade, you buy, you will see that in Funder Next, the price will be 1.11. But at the same time, IC market, the price is 1.12. So what you can do is that you can buy the one that is lower, sell the one that is higher. So you're just buying low, selling high. And when you do this kind of action, right, the sell price will come down, the buy price will go up. Hence, it will narrow down to a center point. So you sell, make profit, you buy, make profit as well. This is the theory, but in practicals, it doesn't work. What actually working in practical is that the price may just shift even higher or shift even lower. If it shift even higher, right, your sell is making losses, all right, your sell is making losses.
Yes.
But your buy is making even more profit. Hence, this is your losses, this is your profit. Your risk reward side is still good, and you still get a profit in between.
Yes.
And if you come down, your sell make even more profit, your buy make a bit of losses on it. Counter each other, then you will make the profit, whatever it is in the middle.
So this one sure
And
to
when
make
you
money, sure to make money,
almost like that lah. Okay. And in order for this thing to be valid, number one, the gap need to be there lah. Definitely. Right? When we trade, the gap need to be in between. And in order to be in between, right, your volatility need to be higher. Meaning that when the market range, like this cannot lor. We need to wait like this. When like this got more opportunity. And a bid and ask price, which is the spread, need to be as small as possible. Because it is the trading cost. Alright, smaller the cost, the bigger your profit.
So how
And here's
often
this,
is the market volatile and compared to a sideways?
almost every day. I won't talk about uptrend, downtrend, those kind of things. I just say that this opportunity only. Right, the opportunity whereby the price is different. So with that said, this kind of opportunity will yield higher return. And almost just wait for one side to be realized, and until it converge, one of the side will be making profit. So you need to notice this strategy is able to yield the profit from the market. It's just that the profit is just one-sided. For further next, the profit will be here if the price goes up. If the price goes down, the profit will go to ICM. But you need to know in the IC market, here you can get the profit immediately. But from here, you cannot. Okay, for a prop firm, you have to pass all of the criteria in order to withdraw the money out. Hence, we need to go to the second level, this part. Okay, before I go to here, anything that you want to clarify?
Sorry, Ethan, I'm not so sure about this. You're using the FN and the ICM, you compare the two, and how you combine them and how practically how it works. I'm not very clear.
Okay, so when I compare these two, right, all I'm doing is to wait for the price difference. Okay, like I said, this price and this price is different by 1 cent, right? Okay, in a trading term, we call it at 1,000 point. Of course, you won't be so big, just exaggerate just to see the things. So when I compare these two, then I do the buy from the lower one, sell to the one that is higher. Something I go to two supermarket, you see Milo tin, one is selling at $1, one is selling at $2. So you buy the one that is one, sell to the one that is $2 there. And you earn the price in between. This is what I call this as
market, you only
arbitrage.
get one price. How can you have two?
Because it's two platform.
That's why your name called arbitrage, is it, or what?
Yes, correct. Arbitrage. It's cross arbitrage. Cross means more than one.
So, okay, now I see. Basically, you are trading two market, is it, or?
A single market at two platform.
Basically, two platform. One is the FN one is that one is paper whereas
ICM.
the ICM one is a live So basically, you combine the two platform, you have a net gain Okay. So this one is the platinum robot lah.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, clear.
Carry on.
Now, over here, this is the upgrade of it. Okay. Now, right now you know that this partner next is a prop firm, and this IC market is a broker. And when you have one prop firm, one broker, we call this as one Sept. But the trading opportunity will not be one Sept only, because you can trade on multiple prop firm, right? So you can use this trade with another set of the prop firm. So this prop firm, we're not using FTMO, we are using the 5 years. Okay, so the condition is like this. In one whole group, right? Everything here is one group. 2 prop firm, 1 broker. And we trade like this, we can straight away go to 100k. Because from the arbitrage, you just now see, right, the profit, it just go to FN or go to ICM only, either side. Let's say that if profit all goes to Funder Next. So for your 100k account, the fees is $519. And all it takes is this one as your risk. So what you can do is that you can get as high risk as possible on your trading account, because as long as you burst, you just lose your 519 ma. But you need to maintain the drawdown. 4% daily drawdown is our target. And then use this as high as possible to achieve 8%, 5%, and in live account is 10%. On average, from up to down, we can achieve around 3-month period on this 10% final stage. And this 10% is equivalent to 10k times 75% of profit sharing is going to be $7,500. And we can do this for 4 times a year, so it's going to be 12 months, right? And meaning that it's about 1 year time. So for the next 1 year, if all the profit goes to your Funder Next account, is $23,000. It is $23,000. Now, if profit all goes to another prop firm, which is this side, 5 years, then your account is still 100k, but the account fees right now is $495. Okay, and same thing, the risk you can play as high risk as possible, just 4% daily drawdown, and you can pass through that phase 1 is 8%, phase 2 is 5%, and phase 3 is 10%. It's everything the same. At this type, 10% is 10k, 80% here is 8,000. Times 4 of it is going to be 32,000 over a year period. This 8,000 remain as 1 3-month period. Now that is provided that all profit go to the profit account. If profit goes to center, which is we cannot control my profit where it goes, that's it. If profit goes to center, how much we can make? Now, in order for us to collect the profit, we have to use a live account. And you know, to be compatible, right? Here 100k, here needs to be 100k lor. But cannot ma. We have to lower down our risk because this is our account, our live account.
Yes.
So we play a smaller account, like just about 1,003 for Funder Next, and the other side is about 1,007. Okay, to be exact, here is about 1,004. Okay, but we are playing around with the highest leverage possible, 1 to 1,000. Okay, still we play a low risk in a way that if profit make a profit of $100, here only make a profit of $10. We lower down the ratio. And when you have combined these two capital together, in the center is about $3,100. And when we trade on it, it takes about $100 to $300 profit per month. And if you talk about per 3 months, it's about $450 to $900 per month. That is the range of it. Before I continue, let's just clarify first. if everything is good for you, understandable for you.
Sorry,
Mm.
a bit confused.
Digest. More important, digest it.
I understand mathematically the thing because I'm an accountant, you see. But I just normally I have to get the logic right, get the how we actually work, and you know,
Mm-mm.
mathematically is not a problem, but whether is how it in practice you put it to work, so I cannot see how you put the things to work.
Mm. Okay, so we understand the number bit by bit, how this thing work. Okay?
Mm.
So right now, I said that in, let's say, just put in simple words, this thing will be set up in a VPS. Okay? In the simplest way to understand is a computer, but you run it on a server. Okay, which is on a cloud.
Mm.
Okay? Since when you trade, right, you think of your computer have a Fundernext MT4. Sorry, Fundernext, the one they're using is MT5, Fundernext MT5, IC Market MT5, and the 5-year MT5. And we will wait for the price. When the price suddenly have a big gap, then we will be buying the one that is lower, selling the one that is higher. Buy low, sell high.
So basically, you have a computer, your software will tracking the price.
Correct.
So you have a computer program to track the price.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay, that understand. So you have another computer that you track it. So how you from there, then you give instruction to the platform to execute, is it?
Correct.
And one thing I need to clarify, so you say either you this side make money or the other side make money. So what happened if the other side there's a big loss?
This side make losses, then this side will be make profit. If this side make losses, this side make profit.
But if you make loss, the other side you will not be able to pass the profit criteria.
Correct. Let's say that you fail this one, then this one will be make profit. So you will be having more than enough profit from here to cover the fees here again. You can retake it for free.
So that is
Max game.
It's a no risk, right?
I would say almost no risk. The risk is bankrupt. 911 happened. Which I hope not gonna happen.
So this model is that how long you've been using this model?
So this model has been using more than 3 months period.
Oh, it's very new.
Consider new.
Before that, how do you achieve that? Before, I'm just a matter of interest.
So previously we was using this one only. Okay, which is this GV2 and UP. Just these two robots. And playing with an op, which is the probability, the chance of passing versus you can fail for 8 time, but one single win you can get back all the money. Something like this.
So this one now you have an improved version to even reduce the risk.
Correct.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So one thing that I want to be upfront to you is that there is still a risk behind. What are the risks?
Risk?
Now, number one is that the risk is profit don't like you. Okay, you are overly profitable in a way that you are profit until not reasonable. This is an arbitrage strategy. Like what you said, it's almost no risk. And because of taking our strategy, right, we can have like consecutive win all the day one. Hence, it will be hard to detect that whenever that we are a good trader or not. Hence, they will like ban us, they will disable us. But what we do is that we act in nonsense. Sometimes win, sometimes lose. We don't want to win every single day.
Because based on your experience, if you win every day, they don't like you also.
They feel like you are just gambling.
They also
Because
like to have
you know, trading every day winning.
so basically what they want to see is that you need to be consistently win, but not winning all the time.
Correct.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's why our profit, we make it low profile. Okay, not like super huge 100% in a month. Not going to be that kind of thing. Even though we can.
Mm.
Uh,
So which
Second,
means that if we were to trade ourselves, then we can make it lah. So if we got
second,
excess fund, we can do it ourselves also, is it?
access fund from,
From
I
my
mean,
saving.
I mean, is that if you have, I mean, the reason why we use a prop firm is because the price different. We have the board to read the price different. That's where the opportunity come from.
Mm. So the prop firm one, when you are before you pass the test, that one the price is different from the ICM lah. But after you pass the test, the price also is the same, or
This one?
now after you pass the test, then you will be given money to do the real life lah. Then there will be another different game lah, another different strategy, is it?
Okay, still the same strategy. We are using 100% the same.
Oh, so
Because
even though we are trying to qualify for the prop firm, we are both using it even before and after we pass the test. Okay.
So what you can see is that if you make a profit from here, you can take the profit here to buy more account from the prop firm, right?
Or prop firm, we can also open more than one account with them.
Correct. I said one group, but you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 group one. So you can speed up the entire progress.
Because I remember what you say, the optimal amount to risk is the equity is about 100K.
600K. Right now, today they have jumped down to 300K.
I think they can jump down, but I remember you saying that if you amount is too big, then there'll be maybe some problem with it. So that's why you say maintain at the optimal number is 100K lah. That's what I still remember, I think.
Correct. Starting point optimal is 100K lah.
So later on, you mean we can go up to 300K or what?
Correct, 300K.
300K is a max already, is it? Or
it's a max per person but let's say that you have your children, right? Take your children IC. There's one more person.
I don't have children, so how? Got children.
Your neighbor children.
Cannot lah, I can put my wife.
Also can.
Luckily I got one wife.
Can see how many wives you have lah.
I'm not Muslim, you see, so cannot have more than one wife.
Oh. Okay. So another thing, right, want to put it clear is that this thing, this account you cannot share with any person. Or I put it this way, please keep the account secret to you yourself only, and also this strategy to you yourself. Because as long as anyone see your account, he just copy one thread enough. Just copy one thread, your account will be suspended, your profit will be suspended, and you'll be lost already. So it's very, very dangerous thing. So just keep this thing low profile to you only. Second thing is that they don't allow people to manage your account, which they don't allow me to happen to do this thing for you. And also they don't allow people that use robot. On our side, we be smart a bit. Sometimes use robot, sometimes manual, mixture of these two.
To confuse
For
them.
people to manage your account, whatever the email they send to you, then you send it to us first. We verify, double check. If nothing, then we'll teach you how to reply back lah. Most likely they won't send anything. Just that in case that suddenly send you something, we put it out front first. Let us know, and we see how we can solve this problem together.
I'm sure based on your experience, this but we need to be careful lah. So what you say to be
Correct.
So come back to just now, which means that for open one account, I need to they have to do a KYC, is it?
So you need to do a KYC on a broker account, but for prop firm, only when you pass, you will need to, or else no need.
So which means that you can only have one account with them lah.
Starting one. After you have one, you can have many.
Oh, you mean they allow you to have more than one account?
Correct.
So then there be no issue to use other people identities, right?
No issue at all.
So what you mentioned just now, you say, if you've got children or your neighbor children, basically that one is just a joke lah.
It's not a joke. It's really someone using this kind of method.
But as you say, there are also no restriction on you. You can have more than one, then it'll be okay, right?
They already reached the maximum.
What do you mean by maximum?
There's a maximum capital that you can have, which is 300,000.
Oh, the platform only allow maximum 300,000 for one person.
For one person.
Or if I need to have more than, if I'm very good at it, I need more, I can I can only double use my wife identity lah. So we are under you, it depends on how it goes. So we can, but based on your student, how many is the max that they have?
Currently the max is 6, which is 2 identity lah.
You mean there are also people already now doing 6?
Correct.
So 6 based on one, I'm not saying 6, based on just now you say 100K, on average, how much we can make a month?
On average, let's say that on this side, because arbitrage, right, one side make profit, one side make losses ma. So let's say the next year make profit. This is 3 months. You take this divided by 3 is about 2,003 something. You take this equal to the 5 years divided by 3 is about 2,005. And if you take here center, the profit is 100 to 300. Of course, we will want to be here lah. This is called a jackpot ma. But never mind, come to center, you still make any profit. This is one group profit.
So the ranging will be ranging from a few hundred to 2,005 maximum.
Correct.
So ranging from 100 to 2,005.
Correct.
But practically, it will not be the profit will be on the platform side or on the ICM side.
You mean practically means?
In actual, in real life lah.
Most of the time, the profit will be in the center.
Yeah. So we've seen that only 100 to 300 a month.
Most of the time, yes. But you are no risk, so that's why we are waiting to come to here only. Just a matter of time.
Based on probability, you average out, so it can be what is the medium return?
Okay, so from so many students, what I can see on average is about 500 to 1,000. per month.
per month.
Mm.
On average, 500 to 1,000 for one account.
There's sometimes problem pass, sometimes broker pass, all right. Sometimes pass then fell back, like this kind of ding dong thing, like every possibility.
So from 500 to 1,000 for a 100K account.
Mm.
Okay. So that one is the average is because now I have to based on my expectation.
Correct. But that one is an average lah. Okay, but I also have to say the expectation is that not always that perfect. Sometimes can go to 100 also. Just because that all the profit go to center. But will not be so unlucky that all go to center lah. It will be also, if they is so unlucky, there's a chance that there are people that's so profitable, every single one go to the profit one. Meaning that every single month they get this. Also have.
But we
That's
need
a matter of chance.
we have to work on average, I mean, so that we cannot bias, isn't it? So which means that to make more money, then we need to have more account.
Definitely.
If we were to have 3 for myself, then it'll be about.
Okay, so for one, we call it one group. This group is this plus these two plus this together to be a one group. So roughly, mathematic wise, is about $4,000. Then you add on this BPS of 12%.
Sorry, can you say that again?
So it's this number plus this number, these two number, plus this number. Total is $4,000
for a year or what?
per group. This is your own account. You can withdraw anytime. These are all the capital that you have.
That
And
one
you
is
can
for 12 months. How long is the period? You say the 4,000 is that one is for how long is the duration?
per setup.
Uh,
Per group setup.
per group setup for what is the length of time? For how long?
Forever. Because it's your account.
I know, but that 4,000 is you make that 4,000 in for how long?
Not make, is you set up the profile, set up the ICM, set up the 5 years, total, the costing.
I need 4,000 extra. Or that one is my equity, my capital.
Correct.
Okay. So the return will be as a one set will be 500 to 1,000 a month on average.
500 to 1,000 per month on average. Correct.
So which means that you put it on average 750, then it will take about 4 or 5 months to double your money.
All right. 100%. Actually, 200%.
A year.
For 3 months. 3 to 4 months.
And that will hopefully can cover our mentorship fee.
I mean, one side already profit. Because this account you can withdraw one.
I know. So if you want another set, we have to come up with another 4,000.
All right.
But the fee pay only if you fail, then you incur the fee, the cost. They will return to you, isn't it, or what? Or they'll keep it as
So once you reach to here, they will return additional of this amount to you.
So once you pass it, basically you don't need to pay the fee, isn't it?
All right.
So effectively, if you are reasonably good, you'll be less than 4,000 lah.
You mean the next round? The second group?
Ah.
For the second group, you don't need to fork out any money, ma. You can take the profit to set up a new one, ma.
Oh, once you pass, no need to go. You just add on or what?
Just add on.
So I started with 100K. So how can I make that to 300K? What extra I have to pay?
This 100K, you would just set to be 100K. Okay? With this 7,005, the profit of 7,005, you use this profit buy one more 100K or 519. Then from 100K, immediately can become 200K. But the account is still displayed at 200K lah, as 100K lah, just two different accounts, but still under Funded Next.
So this prop firm called Funded Next, is it?
Correct.
Okay. So, but the first 519 I pay, you already returned to me already, isn't it?
If you pass here, you will be returned. If you pass here, then no.
Yeah, there is a cost. If we fail, then we have to come up with another 519.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow my team will get you ready on this setup. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
So basically, there's no need for me to practice simulation, is it, or what?
For this one, no need.
So what is the purpose of the simulation then?
So this one is we automate everything for you. For simulation is to let you practice how to be a trader, to trade on yourself.
Oh, that one if we really want to catch the fish ourselves.
Correct. Like you say, too boring, nothing to do, right? Then you can learn from here lah.
Do you have many students want to do that or do the platinum way?
Quite many, like 70%. I will put it this way. Every 10 people that come to me, 7 of them want to learn.
7 want to do the alpha master class, is it?
Alpha accelerator learning.
Oh, accelerator learning. So the alpha master class does not cover, only the accelerator cover, is it? Okay, so now our program is for 1 year. So what happened after 1 year?
Okay, so after this 1 year, all right, by default, you have two options. Number one, you can continue the robot only, which is to set up you yourself, everything. But basically, by 1 year, the robot has been pretty much set up. That is the SOP, which is in this video. You just learn how to maintain it, how to manage it.
Which video?
The video I'm showing right now.
What is the name of this video? It's called Ultimate, is it?
Ultimate Cruiser. The robot UP, DG2, and Ultimate Cruiser, these three videos.
So I need to go to all the video, is it?
In order for you, after next 12 months, you want to set up everything on yourself, then yes.
So I better learn all these things.
You may choose to learn, or 1 year later, you may choose to get another platinum, which we still continue to maintain everything for you.
How much is your platinum already? Forgot already.
So it's $5,997.
$5,997 USD. 6,000 So,
but this time you may use your wife's name to come in. Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter lah. But now I'm just see if it is I don't need to put in a lot of effort, and then I still got a net gain. It's still worth it lah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So our end goal is to make sure that you are net worth.
So can continue to pay you lah.
Of course, ma.
A win-win
It's a
situation lah.
situation, ma.
A win-win situation lah.
Mm.
Or if I decided I want to do it on my own, then so basically your objective is to want us to continue with your service ah.
Of course.
Am I right to say that?
Yeah, of course, of course.
So far you got many students that continue like that, or
A lot. Almost 90%. But there are like 40 of them would prefer to do it everything on themselves lah.
sorry, you say that again?
40 to 50% of them would prefer to do the thing by themselves.
They want to save the money.
I mean, they are tech person. They are programmer also. IT background lah.
Some of them are IT background, they can do it lah. I heard that some of them they buy their own robot also.
God.
Okay, in that case, if I pay you 6,000 a year, I open simply one account and make about about 8,000 a year on average. Just
How do you?
If you say you say 500 to 1,000 a month, ma, put it 750 lor, 750 times 12, 9,000 lor.
You can put it that way. You can put it that way.
So I pay you 6,000, I only make 3,000 lor.
On average. Minimum. Yep.
If I'm aggressive, I can have 3 accounts, then can have more lah. So which means that it's more incentive to grow it to 3 accounts lah.
Definitely lah.
Because otherwise, just one account actually there's not much meat
Yes.
Because
the more account you have, the faster it is.
The
more account you have, the faster it will be lor.
So the objective is to basically to build more account lah. So what
I mean, that is the objective of the platform as well, ma.
So what is the maximum that we can manage?
We haven't reached to the maximum yet. So far, it's quite okay. Per person, maximum right now is 6.
That you can help us or is it?
No, it's current moment, the person can give only 6. That's a limit that we have right now lah.
That you can support lah. You can only support.
We can go more than that, definitely.
If I got my neighbor's son and daughter also can bring in
if you have all can do, but don't bring those that underage lah.
Of course lah. I'm just talking only lah. Actually, I'm not too keen.
Who knows that you are going to bring in underage one? I have to warn ahead of time lah.
Cannot lah. You do a KYC, you die already so how can you bring it?
True lah.
And also, as you say, you cannot. You have to keep this to yourself. You involve your neighbor. It's troublesome. And also, we don't like our neighbor to know what we are doing.
All right.
Isn't it? It's only between you and me only. Okay, if I were to do say I'm not doing 3 I do 2 I do 2, I incur 6,000, I can make 9,000 multiply by 2 lah, so it's 18,000 lah.
Correct.
So I still pay you 6 lah.
Correct. Same thing. Oh.
Or in that case, which means that it's more incentive for me to max it lah.
Mm. True.
Because otherwise it's wasted, isn't it? I mean, you still charge me 6,000 if I have 1 or 2 or 3.
Up to a person's how much you want to earn. Oh. Some people feel that 3,000 per year is very high. Yeah.
True. 3,000 a year is high. Yeah, depend.
If you don't have wife, then yes lah, right?
You don't have wife, depend on your spending habit lah. I mean, for people, some people can survive with a few $100 a month. It's okay, Of course, we are greedy people, you see. So, but of course, greedy in a way that is, I would say, not too aggressive lah. Greedy, yes, we need to be greedy lah, and not to be so conservative, and So now on average, all your students are for one set they are getting between 500 to 1,000 lah. A month.
Over the last 3 months statistic lah.
So it'll be, of course there'll be month that will be less than 500 lah. There'll be month that will be more than 1,000 lah. Is it?
Correct.
You say that?
Correct.
What happens if we are consistently getting more in the middle, and then how?
You can enjoy a better life. Treat me a good coffee and nasi lemak.
You stay in Johor, is it?
I stay in here.
You stay in KL. I'm Penang.
Not far away lah. Malaysia is so small only.
I have to drive 4 hours to go down and see you.
30-minute flight. When you make money, flight is what?
Actually, you're right now. Actually, I'm very lazy to drive. I prefer to. But the problem is that when you but now Grab is quite convenient now.
No need to grab to KL lah.
No, I say you take the flight down there, then you need to take Grab anywhere you go, isn't it? Yeah.
So, yeah. Because sorry about that, because another person is waiting in the room.
Okay.
So on your side, what would be your final decisions? Or would you want to go for both? We call this as full auto and semi-auto, or you just want to focus everything on full auto?
Can we do both later, or because just now you only mentioned the benefit of the semi one.
Yeah, mine. Full auto one.
The full auto one, what is the return?
And just now the one that you say. This one. This one is the full auto.
This one already full auto.
Correct.
The one set.
One group is full auto.
How about semi one? You say the one not full auto, you ask me to choose?
The one that is not full auto is this one, which is you come to learn, you tread on yourself.
Oh. I see. So this one I got to do myself then. I got to put my own money, or I still can qualify to the platform, or what?
You can still qualify for the platform, but you practice out your skill. You, like you said, fish yourself. You practice out the robot, adjust the setting, everything on yourself.
Learn the skill lah. So in that case, very simple, Ethan. Sorry, just a quick one. So basically, definitely do a full auto lah. That's the purpose of joining the platinum lah.
Correct.
At the same time, I also can learn ma.
Correct.
So we do it in parallel lah. Can or not?
Can, no problem.
I think maybe that is at the moment of my head 最简单的哦，是不是？
Definitely. So we say that full auto one, you go for one group law. And then from this one, you start with this video first, you see.
You see.
I'll bring closer this video.
So that one is for that I have to learn lah. So I have to watch these two video first.
No, this video. The first one, this one, you see only.
You see only So for me to do that, I can also ask question lah from time to time lah. How to do it, is it or what?
Alright, you ask me lah. You have my WhatsApp lah.
Okay.
On trading stuff, everything on trading, ask me lah.
So okay, we take it from here lah, and then later on we maybe update it later on. Okay, thank you so much, Ethan.
Okay. Okay, my team will contact you tomorrow. It's called Chia.
Who is calling me? Chia.
Chia, my tech person.
Oh, okay. For how long that one?
Oh, just a WhatsApp message.
Oh, just one. Okay, good enough. Okay, thank you so much, Ethan. You have been thank you for so patient with me.